This is DJI Pocket 3 and I've been using this camera for a long time. I usually use this camera when I go out for a shoot, because when I go out I don't feel comfortable using my expensive mirrorless camera. This camera is very compact, very lightweight, and it doesn't give me a headache. I'm very comfortable with that when I'm out. So this camera just got better because this camera got a software update, which is software version 1.06.08.04, and if you update the software using DJI Mimo app, then you can enjoy some great feature. The first one is now you can use lock profile mode when you are using Pocket 3 as a webcam. In the past, we weren't able to use the lock profile mode when the camera had been used as webcam, but now you can do that. So if you are using OBS or any other software as your telecasting or your recording software, then you can use a custom LUT. Suppose I am using Pocket 3 as my webcam, and then I can go to my OBS, and from there I can use my custom LUT to color grade the video. In this way you will get better result and it will look professional, and also you will get more customization option. The second one is, which is very interesting, now you are getting another focal length out of this camera, and that focal length is totally software based, but it works better. It works like clear image zoom in Sony camera. So when you are using clear image zoom in Sony camera, it doesn't lose any quality. Just like that, when you are using your Pocket 3 camera, and then if you use the new focal length, which is 40mm equivalent focal length, you will get very sharp image and it will not lose that much quality. So here you can see an example. This is the stock camera focal length, which is 24mm equivalent. If I just zoom into the video using my editing software, here you can see it is losing the quality. Now if I show you before updating the software, this is the 24mm equivalent focal length, and now if I just zoom into 40mm view, then you will see it is not looking sharp, right? It is losing some resolution. Now let's try the new 40mm equivalent focal length. Here you can see the video is looking very sharp and the result is mind-blowing. So it will give you better result and you will get an additional focal length out of this camera. So in the past, when I used this camera, sometimes I felt need of a second focal length, and now I have gotten it and the result is pretty good. So if I just show you the side-by-side result, the first one is stock video and I have zoomed in using my editing software. The second one is normal zoom functionality using the Pocket 3, and the last one is 40mm equivalent view. So out of this three view, you can clearly see in the last one, which is 40mm equivalent view, has more details and it is looking sharp. So there are some limitations when you are using 40mm equivalent. The first one is you cannot shoot in lock profile mode if you want to use the 40mm lens. So you have to record the video in normal picture profile. So that is the first limiting factor. The second one is when you are using 40mm lens, then you cannot use the tracking feature, which is much needed feature, because if you just make a tracking b-roll in 40mm, it's look better, but that feature is not available here. In 24mm you can use the tracking feature, but in 40mm you cannot use that. And the last one is you have to select the focal length before you press the record button. So once you press the record button, you cannot change the focal length. So be sure to select the focal length that you want to use before you start your recording. So that is another limiting factor. Without that, the result is pretty good and I really like that. If you haven't updated your software yet, then I'll highly recommend you to update the software right now. So that is all for today. I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video and learned something new from this one, then you can give me a thumbs up, and if you in this channel want to learn video editing, or if you want to learn more about different camera gears, then you can subscribe to this channel to get more video just like this one. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, goodbye.